Hello everybody, Lurgs here, welcome to my channel, and today a quick review of the official Piaggio GTS top box. Right, let's get cracking. This is the Piaggio Vespa GTS model here, and this is a GTS 300, and you have to say this is one smart looking machine. Parked up, it looks just as good as any supercar, but obviously without the performance. And in this video I'll show you how to fit the top box and also how to remove it. I'll also show you about the handlebar weights which you should install when you have the top box put on. We'll also have time to have a cup of tea on the Vespa, and then I'll show you what we can actually fit inside the top box. And most importantly, can we fit a crate of lager in the top box? And there's a link above now where I review and ride the Vespa GTS 300. Now you're probably thinking about buying a top box because obviously on the Vespa GTS you don't get a lot of storage. You've got a little bit of storage in the glove box compartment there, and you've got some under seat storage. Now is this big enough for a normal medium sized full face crash helmet? No, it's not. You can fit some open face Piaggio official crash helmets in there, but it's no good for anything else. I've already got the grab rail fitted which fits the top box, and this is the original Vespa grab rail that came with it, and it literally is just a replacement with the same bolts. So that is what you have when you buy the top box. And there's a link above now about how to change the battery in a Vespa GTS. And this is the official Piaggio GTS top box here. So you've got that nice bit of cushion on the back which your pillion passengers can rest up against. Let's just close the seat here. And what I'll do now is I'll show you how to actually fit it. Now you've got these grooves at the front here which slide onto little metal brackets, and then we've just got a plastic clip at the back which just grabs onto the grab rail. So I'll show you from the side view first. Basically just offer it down and then just slide it forwards until it locks into position. And now I'll just show you that same procedure from underneath, just so you can see where the clips and the brackets go. And there's a link above now about how to change the headlamp bulb in the Vespa GTS. Once that is locked into position, you then just need to open it up with the key. You get your own key with this top box. It won't obviously match your ignition key, it's completely separate. Open up the top box, and this is where you bolt it down. Now the nut should have come with a nice big washer. If it hasn't, make sure you put a nice big washer on there just so it keeps it nice and tight. Now with any nuts or bolts, make sure you hand tighten them first a good few turns because you don't want to cross thread it. Then just take an electric screwdriver and just tighten it down. And that is the top box fitted. With the top box fitted, this will affect your aerodynamics and it will affect top speed. Top speed will be lower, and with the extra aerodynamic drag on the back, you do need these weighted handlebars which you need to get fitted when you put your top box on. That just stops you getting front wheel wobble at higher speeds. Now it's absolutely fine to leave these on all the time, even when the top box is off. Now one of the things I like about the Vespa top box is for your pillion passengers it's really comfortable and it's a bit of extra safety because they can just lean back against it. And if you're out somewhere and you're stopping for lunch, you can just sit on here, enjoy the sun and have a lovely cup of tea. And there's a link above now about how to put your Vespa on the centre stand easily. What we'll do now is just show you what sort of stuff we can get in the top box. So I'm just going to put a medium sized coat in here and a crash helmet. And there's absolutely plenty of room in here for all of that. But most importantly, if we go shopping, can we get the shopping in? Well, let's find out. Let's see what we've managed to get in here. Oh yes, a crate of lager. Okay, it's not 24, but you very rarely get 24 cans in a crate now. So this is 18 cans of lager, and that just about fits in. Fabulous. Just another demonstration in here. I've got my crash helmet and a 1.5 litre bottle of water, and that fits in fine. Now it's about 16 inches long, and it's about 15 inches wide. Now to remove it very quickly, all you literally do is unscrew that bolt again. And then just lift that out. It's easier to remove the top box if you close the lid first. So close the lid and then slide it backwards. And there's a link above now about how to tighten the mirrors on your Vespa. And it's as easy as that. Now, as I mentioned earlier, it will affect your top speed. Without it on, the Vespa does feel a lot more responsive at higher speeds. And obviously it's a little bit ugly. It doesn't really look as nice as the bare Vespa. But it's very, very useful, especially if you're on a long trip or you're popping into town and you want to lock your crash helmet up securely. If you've got any questions about the top box or about the Vespa GTS in general, I'll be happy to answer anything in the comments down below. If you found that video useful, please subscribe by pressing this button down here so you don't miss more videos on how to save you time and money. There's also some other videos around the edges of the screen here. If any of those are useful to you, then you can select those now. Thank you for visiting my channel, everyone. I really, really appreciate it.